Hey, how you doing, everyone? This is Jonathan Coates, and in today's free training, I'm going to be sharing with you the R.A.D formula and how we can use this strategy to get high-quality backlinks from authority websites by doing guest posting. Now, guest posting is a useful and relevant strategy on an already existing authority website, and we basically contact the owner of that website and we offer useful content for their audience. And by doing so, we're able to not only just increase our brand awareness and get extra exposure and open up to a new larger segment of our market, but we're also able to get relevant and high quality backlinks from authority website to our site. So I want to share with you the R.A.D formula because it's an effective way of not getting scammed and wasting our efforts and our valuable content and time on websites that can ultimately give us detrimental results. So we just want to make sure we're spending our time on websites and authority websites that can actually help us out effectively and efficiently. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share with you this formula. And I'm actually going to have this Google Docs in the description, so you don't have to put your email in or anything like that. You just click on it. It's going to take you straight here. And it's probably going to look a little bit different than this because I'm actually in the process of adding more meat to this now in regards to like pictures and stuff like that. So what you'll see in this video is what you should probably see in this Google document when you access it in the description. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So basically, guest posting is what it's saying here is this valuable technique for building up backlinks. Part of the formula is relevance. And the second part is authority, and the third part is due diligence. And so in order to tell if the website is relevant and related to our content or not, and not just some broad website with a bunch of different industries that's more likely going to be a farm site, the way we do that is we just make sure we have the extension Mozbar. It lets us know the authority of that site, and it also gives us some insight in regards to the amount of links that it's getting. And then another way we can tell if it's relevant, which is a pretty key factor, is the amount of backlinks it's getting and the page authority it has. And if we look at the main site, if it's all niche specific, like if it's talking about wealth in one blog article, and then it's talking about nutrition and wellness in the second blog article, and then the third article is talking about something completely unrelated to any one of those. They start talking about technology or the price of tea in China, then that's a good indicator that site is actually a farm site, and you want to avoid that at all costs. In order to tell if it's relevant or not, if they're all mainly talking about the same thing, if it's niche specific, and again, the page authority and the domain authority, as well as the amount of backlinks that it's getting. There's two different ways you can go about doing this that I'm going to be sharing with you. The first way, you can just go to any one of the SERPs, whether it be Bing or Google, and you can just type in your main niche and then put blog/guest post after this. Or you can just go to drop my link and you can put your main niche in, whether it be relationship, wealth, or health, or nutrition, wellness. You just put that in and you select the category guest posts and the footprint accepting guest posts. And then once you click on search, what Google will do is actually give you like a list of websites that are accepting guest posts in your industry. Now, you can use an extension called Mozbar, and I'll have the Google Chrome extension in the description, but this actually gives you the results in the search engines for this, like in regards to the authority. So it'll give you the number as far as like how much authority that website has and how many current backlinks that it has. Because if we use a baseline template, let's say we use, like, if we're in the travel industry, we can use Lonely Planet, which is a pretty high authority website for this industry. And as you can see, it has 1 million backlinks, and the page authority is 75 and the domain authority is 91. So we know that this is a very niche specific site that has a high authority. So if we were to do guest posting on this site, just hypothetically, we know that Google will look at it as a high authority backlink if we have an external link, like a link linking back to our site from here. But what we can also do is we can not only just get the sites from Google, we can come here and contact the owners here, or we can, so a lot of times you get like these compendiums, like these lists, where if you go here, they'll give you like a list of all the like sites in that industry who accept guest posts. So you can contact each one of them individually, like the owner of those websites, from these lists and say, hey, just build a rapport. Don't come off as too salesy. Just say, hey, I've been following you, just love your content, it's extremely useful, it's helpful, especially in my niche, especially also because we share the same audience. So I actually have a message template here that you can use to contact the website owner, and I'll go ahead and link this in the description as well. But what you can do is you just contact any one of these site owners and you just let them know, hey, maybe we can collaborate and do something that's mutually beneficial. And this is a chance for you to get organic traffic and, like I said earlier, expose your content up to a new segment of the market and just get more exposure and increase brand awareness, as well as enhance your reputation as well. And you can come off as a thought leader and an expert leader. So I have all of this information in the description below. You can actually use websites like hunter.io, where you can put the website in here and it'll give you the email address. Anything that's above 50, honestly, even above 30 is good in regards to the domain authority and then the page authority as well. So the more domain authority it has, the higher likeliness that this Google and the search engines views this as a website that they recommend. In their eyes, this is a website where it's useful and helpful, has a high authority in that marketplace and niche. So the higher, better. So, and the third one is due diligence, just making sure that this content is not an auto-generated website, like it's artificially generated. It's like a bot website, one that's just designed to, farm guest posts and created just for the purpose of charging for guest post space, because we don't want that, because Google actually starts to penalize for that. We want actual real people behind these sites, and a good way to do that is by looking at to make sure that it has like privacy policy pages, about pages, contact pages, terms of service and stuff like that. And you can usually find that whether it be like in the footer, like as you can see here, privacy policy, and then the contact us, about Lonely Planet. But if you can't find any of that on the website and all you see is a bunch of articles and a bunch of unrelated markets, then you want to avoid that website at all costs. And that's basically what the D is in due diligence here. So you can use this Google Docs. I'll actually have it in the description. And then you can also use this template here to contact the website owners. So it basically just says, hey, I hope you find this email well. I hope this email finds you well. I've been following your work and I would love to connect with you and learn more about your journey and your experience in the industry. We share the same audience, so I wanted to reach out to you personally to pick your brain on how to best serve them, or if we could work together. I understand that you're a busy person, but if you have a few minutes, I would love to set up a meeting to learn more about your work and if we can collaborate in any way that might be mutually beneficial. Thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Then you just put your name, and I have this in the description, and you can use drop my link to find a list of websites in your industry that accept guest posts. And then you can also just go to the SERPs like Google or Bing or whatever your search engine of choice is, and you just type in your main industry, just like relationship, health, or wealth, or credit repair, etc. And then put your put blog, and then put plus guest post, like so. And I'll have this in the description as well. So insert your niche here, blog plus your guest post, or insert niche, blog plus write for us, etc. And then also I'll have the this information in regards to the Chrome extension, and the different ones you can use, such as SEMrush and Hrefs, where you can get insight on the domain authority and the amount of backlinks it's getting, because you can actually find the links that are linking to that site and that they're all related. Because if they're all different links, if there's a bunch of backlinks going to that site, if you go to Mozbar extension and it says it has over 100,000 backlinks, but when you actually go to those links and they're all unrelated to the main site's marketplace, the way you want to do is you want to avoid that website, because it's likely this a farm site, and they're just created their website for the purpose of charging people to post guest posts. So you want one that's specific and niche specific and relevant and only focused on that industry, and there's a real person behind that site. And then you can offer them up to create useful and valuable content, whatever type of blog articles that you're already currently creating for your site. You can offer to create something for their site that'll complement their message and that their audience is already going to love. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll have all of these tools and the resources below in the description. If you like content like this, then I highly recommend that you subscribe, and then check out my website in the description, jonathancoast.net. I talk about everything when it comes to generating traffic and increasing sales. Yeah, with that said, I will see you in the next video. See you there.